All right, how's everyone doing? I am Rich Celenza. Thanks for checking out my channel. So what I want to get into today is resistance bands. And I was on a conversation today with somebody, a good friend of mine, and he brought up, why don't you do a video on things in that nature? And here's the reality. Truthfully, I have used very limited amounts of resistant bands. I've used it for stretching and things in that nature, so I'm definitely not an expert in this field. If you want to check out my buddy's video, Christopher Thompson, he is huge into this. He has all different style workouts that you could do at the gym or at home. He's definitely the one you want to, go to regarding this. But I am going to throw my 2 cents regarding this because I've seen a lot of different workouts regarding resistant bands and all those type of things. Now, for me, I just don't feel the same. I don't get the same type of pump. And truthfully, the reason I love coming to a gym is because of the variety. Now, I'm not saying you can't obviously have a different variety of things using resistant bands, but when it comes to a gym, I love all the different equipment, dumbbells, barbells, I don't care if it's kettlebells, I don't care if it's cycling, there's crew, all these different types of things I like to do in a gym, and I also like to travel to different style gyms. I am just the type of person who constantly needs to be, experimenting with new things. Even though a lot of times I do similar style workouts, for the most part, I never do the same workout. I do feel a lot of times when you do something like a resistant band type of workout, like my girlfriend's doing right now, after a while for me, and I know you can have different stresses and different, make it harder and all these different types of things. For me, it becomes very redundant and I would get very bored doing it. I do think though, for the investment, it's definitely worth trying if that's what you want to do. If you don't feel really comfortable right now going to the gym during the pandemic, I 100% agree, and maybe you should go the resistant band or just doing different types of workouts at home. I talk about it all the time. There's a lot of things you can do at home, and I know a lot of people have kind of lagged and they thought this would end in like say a month or even 2 months and then I'll get back to the gym, and the reality is a lot of people are still afraid, but in the meantime they let themselves go a lot. They've been eating a lot of junk food through drive-thrus. They haven't been working out as much as they used to. They're not getting as many steps in, all these types of things. So if you are on the fence again, do anything you can to get into better shape. I'm telling you, and experiment. Again, back to me, I love experimenting. I've been trying all these different types of workouts that I've been doing. I guess you could say they're not resistant bands, but different things that I've been trying at my house during the pandemic, but now we're back at the gym. And I had a video not long ago regarding me being back at the gym, and truthfully, for me, there's nothing like it. It's just, I'm getting my frame back, my strength back, my cardio back. Everything is coming back at a much different level. And I always talk about it's not always the workout you do, right? It's the intensity you bring to the workout. So if you do resistant bands or if you do workouts at home, if you're gonna be lazy about it or kind of not do a hard type of workout or something at least to get that really blood flow going, it doesn't matter what you do. You got to it's what you put into it. So anyways, I'm going to wrap it up there. I just wanted to do a quick video on this, but if you are on the fence about getting resistant bands or doing any of those type of things, go out and try it. I'd also, a lot of times I'm seeing though, people online buying them and they're going very cheap on them. I would really talk to somebody who's like Chris, for instance, get the right type of resistant band that works really well. Sometimes I see people going on the cheap and then they're very unhappy because they're not a certain strength or they're not a certain quality, and that is kind of on you. If you're going to go cheap, most likely they're going to be cheap. And again, I get it at the beginning, you may not want to spend a lot of money, but I at least would spend money in that area, especially if you don't have a gym fee anymore or you're not spending a lot of money on other things related to exercise. You might want to just invest in something a little better quality. Also, I would always recommend going on YouTube, truthfully, and there's tons of different workouts regarding that as well. So if you want to learn about those, maybe even before, again, investing in them, you might want to go to YouTube and see what all these different types of workouts are that they're doing and making sure that that's the type of workout you want and it will give you the results you want. That makes sense as well. So just thought I would do a quick video on this because we were discussing it, and I don't want to lie to anybody because people are like, Rich, you got to do different types of workouts than just weights or in the gym and all these different types of things. And I always want to be honest with my approach. I don't know enough about them to recommend them to the level maybe that you need, but I definitely love anybody taking an interest in anything fitness related. So one day I may be doing resistant bands because I'm going to probably end up doing a couple workouts with Chris. And that's pretty cool. I love trying anything new. Would I gear my entire workout around that? most likely never. And that's not a dig on those. I just love the excitement, like I said earlier, of all different types of equipment. I love the environment of the gym. I love the energy. I love seeing people. It's almost like my church. So for me to just kind of sit in my garage or my backyard and do resistant bands would probably drive me crazy after a while. And again, that's not a dig on them. Maybe in the future that is something that I will incorporate into my workouts, but for me, I just know who I am and what I'm about, and I need to experiment with all different types of workouts, not just that. And I definitely, like I said, love going to the gym. So get a chance. You might want to even check out my podcast I did with Christopher Thompson. I don't know what number it is. Who knows? It's not too long ago. You can check that out on my YouTube page. My buddy Robert Beninati, he actually just did an incredible podcast with Christopher Thompson. I think it blows mine away, truthfully. That's just my opinion. It came out really well. Those two guys are really, they really nailed a lot of things, and I loved the things they got into regarding that podcast. And so you can check that out as well. His is Real Business, Robert Beninati, and Christopher Thompson. I think it was number, I don't want to screw it up, maybe 111. Who knows? Check it out. I'm going to actually share it on my Facebook page right now. What else do I got? I'm on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. All right? Take care and stay healthy. And if you have any questions, hit me up. Oh, yeah, I always forget. If you like, try and subscribe. If you don't have time, who gives a shit, right? Do what you got to do. All right, take care.